The local police can't do anything. I think that's probably the scariest thing.
A warning tonight for parents about the dark web and how easy it is to get drugs sent to your house through the mail anonymously. We have uncovered new details surrounding a drug overdose in West Fargo that killed a 19-year-old and sent another teen to the hospital. In April, police found 2 men unconscious at this apartment building after being exposed to a large amount of fentanyl. One was taken to the hospital. The other, Alex Hearn, was found dead. New court documents obtained by Valley News Live show the drugs were delivered by mail and bought through the dark web. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson shows us how drug dealing has shifted to the internet and the dangers surrounding it.
It took me about 4 minutes to get to this point. 4 minutes.
23-year-old Stephen Huston set up a test account on this dark web marketplace to show me what's for sale.
This stuff is so cheap that it's just everywhere.
He doesn't buy drugs himself, but says anyone with internet access can.
So they're selling 10 grams of fentanyl for $30 per gram, and that is a lot of fentanyl to be going through the mail.
Drug dealing has been online for years, maybe even decades. We just weren't as aware of it.
Fargo Police Lieutenant Shannon Rositska tells me they started noticing the dark web after they saw more and more people, young people, overdosing and dying.
A lot of these drugs, heroin, fentanyl, carfentanil, those type of drugs, have been ordered over the dark web to our community. And the people who live in our community who've ordered them.
The buyer's not really concerned about giving the address to them. This person is never going to come to their house or anything. They're not going to call the police on you. And the seller doesn't have to put his address on it.
Not attached to you in any way other than your online identity, which doesn't have to at all be close to your real identity. You can make an online identity that's entirely different from who you are.
Anonymous online shipping services make it even harder for law enforcement to catch people. The package is delivered, and typically the mail carrier has no idea what's inside.
It can't be a law enforcement issue anymore. That's what I think. I think it's got to be a public health issue.
In Fargo, Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
For concerned parents, Lieutenant Rosiska recommends checking their children's online history. He also says keep in mind the dark web is accessed through a separate browser that you should watch out for. Coming up after weather, an